Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tom here, the Iron Beast. We're getting back into another episode of the Sandman today, episode 4, A Hope in Hell. A lead on the whereabouts of his helm compels Morpheus to seek an audience with Lucifer. A confused John receives a helping hand from a Good Samaritan. I wonder who the Good Samaritan is, that Corinthian. I don't know if it's a helping hand, but obviously his endgame and Corinthian's endgame is somewhat similar in that they don't want the Sandman around, so I mean, they're a hell of a team up, I think. Bit of a powerhouse, especially with the amulet of protection, as well as everything that Corinthian knows from his time, both on Earth, but also being born of the Sandman's realm. Last episode was pretty good. We got to see him making that connection with Constantine. Of course, a descendant of the Constantine he originally knew, which obviously was her grandma, I think. But yeah, pretty cool. Loved her character. What would you say? She's a sort of an impartial character. You know, she just takes everything in her stride as it goes. Didn't really care too much about anything or anyone apart from her ex-girlfriend, of course, or ex-lover or whatever it was. Definitely loving the show, guys. It moves at a good pace. Some good storylines in there. So let's follow Matthew and the Sandman as they go down to hell and see what's in store for us. A Hope in Hell.
It has many names. Avernus, Tartarus, Hades, the infernal region you call Hell.
Hell does exist. Does that mean it doesn't exist if you don't believe in it? I just didn't expect hell to be cold. Which way do we go?
I suggest we follow the damned.
I definitely love the way the show's building all these things in. Obviously it has to because of what the show's about with the Sandman, but it's definitely always cool seeing different perspectives on heaven, hell, the archangels, all this kind of stuff.
Are you alright?
Or maybe it's a different Good Samaritan they were talking about.
It's my fault entirely.
You live nearby, or
I have no idea where I am, actually.
do you need a ride somewhere? I'm Rosemary.
No, Rosemary, I'm John.
Okay, different Good Samaritan.
I'm Susie.
My Rottweiler.
A king may not enter another monarch's realm uninvited.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that might be another reason why the other gods didn't come to help him. Maybe they're not really allowed to meddle in another god's affairs unless they're asked, which he couldn't ask, so.
There's one other door at the gate of damnation.
Greetings, squatter bloat. I seek an audience with your sovereign.
So where's your crown?
Guard your tongue, demon, and I am a guest in this realm.
I tell you what, that guy, that's Nathan Jones, right? He's had a long career of being the giant and everything.
Take us to the palace.
You live in Mayhew.
Not anymore. My things are there. My mother's work forces to move around quite a bit. When she was alive, my mother was a very successful thief. She stole jewelry, other people's identities, time. It's why she lied about everything.
Well, maybe she was trying to protect you.
Spoken like a woman with children of her own.
I'm sure your mom loved you and was proud of you.
She did forgive me in the end.
For what?
Stealing from her. A ruby. And she had me arrested, of course, and thrown in prison.
For stealing the ruby?
And arson.
The story gets worse and worse. And murder.
Mayhem. See, the problem with having this ruby was that everyone was always trying to take it from me, and so I just did what I had to do.
Now she regrets picking him up.
People?
You've got a Rottweiler sitting there. You can count on her to protect you.
Any idea where we are?
The landscape is subject to the whims of the morning star. Lucifer Morning Star.
As in the devil?
When we first met, Lucifer was the angel Samael.
I forgot the devil used to be an angel.
The most beautiful, wisest,
Alright.
and most powerful of all.
Yeah, and he is the most powerful.
Saving only the Creator, Lucifer is perhaps the most powerful being there is.
Terrible.
This way.
This is not the way.
Michael, it is you.
I greet you, Nada.
This is interesting.
You would call forgiveness. Can free me.
Oh, okay, forgiveness and guilt. Yeah.
I still love you, but I have not yet forgiven you.
This is interesting. What did Nada do? Obviously betrayed him in some way.
I will not give up
this is continuing the idea that a person's own guilt is what keeps them in hell. So vast. Oh, she's not. She's afraid, but...
Odd, but the secret to having compassion for people is knowing that they are fundamentally selfish.
They lie because they're scared. People will say anything, do anything to keep from being hurt.
You're very good, Rosemary.
Do you mind if we stop for gas?
She's terrified now. Interesting that she just picked them up off the street, though. What a kind soul.
Anything you want to share with your friend, Matthew?
She was the ruler of a tribe that called themselves the first people. We were in love.
How'd she end up here?
She defied me.
Looking forward to seeing what their take on Lucifer is. How does he look? And how does he act, especially towards the Sandman?
Hello, Dream.
Greetings to you, Lucifer Morningstar. And to you, Mazakino the Lilim.
Greetings, Dream Lord.
Are you well? Have you come to join forces then?
You know my
Awesome.
feelings on that Lightbringer.
Feelings change, especially when one has been caught and imprisoned by mortals.
I've come because my helm of state was stolen from me. I believe one of your demons has it. I should like it back. Now.
Oh, wow.
Which demon has your helmet? We know how you relied upon your tools, and in their absence, we are vulnerable.
I have recovered my sand, and now it brings that which is mine in hell to me.
Lucifer's just going to let him use his powers down there.
That Corazon, a duke of hell.
You must return it to me.
No. And if the Dream King wants his helm back, he will have to fight me for it.
Why can't he trade him for it?
I challenge you, Corazon.
If you lose, you'll serve as my slave.
Wow. Big stakes. Wow.
Will you choose to represent you in the battle?
I shall represent myself.
Whom will you choose to represent you?
Be Mazakine?
You, sire.
Oh. Oh, this is going to be epic.
Apologies, Dream. But the laws of hell demand that I become his champion.
Wow, he's going to fight Lucifer, who's the most powerful.
What would you like?
I don't know. I haven't been out in the world for 30 years.
She can't scream for help now because he's right there with her. What a predicament.
I'll just give the guy my credit card.
What's she going to do? Write a note?
The man you're with is an escaped murderer. Please just call 911.
Okay, how does this work? If he even acts against him, is that still trying to harm him? Is that guy going to disintegrate? He's protected.
Rosemary, we need to go.
Let go of her. And we're gonna
Good guy. What a good guy.
The three of us for the police. You don't stay where you are, I will shoot you.
Please don't. You'll only be hurting yourself.
Oh. He didn't have to do anything. It's quite a grunty power, really.
Are you gonna hurt me?
Are you taking me to my ruby? Then I have no reason to hurt you.
Today, for your entertainment, a formal challenge. Once the master of the realm of sleep.
Once the master.
I've selected my champion, ruler of hell, Lucifer Morningstar. In a contest of skill, confidence, and transformation. The oldest guy.
Matthew, we need you to return to the dreaming. The sand will take you back.
I'm not coming back.
Morpheus.
Just a ringside pep talk, Your Majesty. We came here for the helm.
We shall see.
Challenging Lucifer.
I set the meter and take the first move. I am dire wolf, prey-stalking, lethal prowler.
I am a hunter. Horse-mounted. Wolf stabbing.
Oh.
I am a serpent, horse-biting, poisoned-toothed.
I am a bird of prey. Talons ripping.
Oh. I love this. Supernatural battle. That's cool.
I am a bacterium, warm life destroying.
Bacteria, huh? Wow.
I am a world. Life nurturing.
I am a nova, planet cremating.
Wow. Wicked.
I am a universe.
This is awesome. Battle of the Gods kind of thing.
Life embracing.
I am anti-life,
The darkness.
beast of judgment,
Wicked. Wicked.
dark, at the end of everything.
Boss,
Still with us, Dream?
he is, and it's his move. Your Majesty,
What can survive the anti-life?
dreams don't fucking die. Dream of the Endless would never leave his raven here in hell with Lucifer.
Mathews, cool. Hope. Okay.
What is it that kills hope?
Awesome.
Give him his helm.
Awesome. Wow.
Please.
Oh, Massacre's beast. Lucifer's right-hand man, of course. Well, right-hand person.
Thank you, Masakine. Thank you, Lightbringer. The ruler of hell is honorable indeed.
Look out there, Morpheus. The billion lords of hell stand arrayed about you. Why should we let you leave? What power have dreams in hell?
You say I have no power here. Tell me, Lucifer Morningstar. What power would hell have if those here imprisoned were not able to dream of heaven?
One day, Morpheus, we shall destroy you.
Wow.
Until that day, Lightbringer.
Sophisticated battles. Harsh words. That was well done. Different than I expected.
You think Lucifer will come after you?
Why?
Because you just publicly humiliated the ruler of hell? Can you even see in that thing?
I can. I can see the ruby.
Man. Wonder how he fights John for it though. Better get to it before John does. Wicked.
Something's wrong.
That's right, it's been reprogrammed. Oh! No one else can hold it.
Thank you.
Don't tell me he's going to get his hands on the helm as well. Don't see the helm. Wow, so now he can bring all of his dreams to life.
I know I'm going to regret this, but do you need a ride somewhere?
You're a good person, Rosemary. Good people seldom survive in this world. Here.
Oh, wow, he's giving her the protection?
From now on, no one will be able to hurt you, not even me. There's no need to be afraid or tell a lie ever again.
Don't you need it?
No, I have my ruby.
Boss!
Wow, so he's got some good in him. He just gave her the amulet of protection. That's crazy.
And I'm going to use it to save the world.
Mean. That was an awesome episode. I loved the representation of Lucifer. I liked the way that they did that battle and that sort of tension between them where they have rules. They have that respect for each other, but obviously there's rivalry between Lucifer and the Sandman. It seems more to be coming from Lucifer's side. The battle was interesting. I wondered how they were going to show a battle where someone didn't get completely destroyed physically, or however it is in their realms. And so I really liked the way they did that, where it was a battle more of wits, and then of course the way that their move played out obviously took a toll on them. I love the idea of hope. You know, people couldn't suffer in hell if they didn't have hope or dreams to hold on to, dreams of heaven. Makes a lot of sense when you think about it too. Probably the most interesting thing for me in this episode though was John's character. You know, you just never knew where he was going to be. Is he like completely nuts or what's going on? So he really does have this self-righteous thing about him. Obviously he believes his way and what he perceives to be his peace and good is the only way. And again, the fact that he gave away the amulet, that's crazy to me. That he's just got so much faith in his ruby and he can make all his dreams come true. And so now he no longer needs the ruby, which I think he might regret that later on. I think having those two items together would have given him the ultimate power, because if something knocks him out beforehand and somewhere between conscious and unconscious in that sort of space between those two moments, you know, he'd be vulnerable then. If he couldn't think for a moment, then he could be destroyed. Whereas with the amulet, he couldn't be taken by surprise or destroyed at all. I think that's definitely going to be a key to his undoing later on, I think. Love the way that the story takes these different paths that you don't expect it and you don't see it coming. And definitely very cool. The next question is, how is Morpheus going to fix the ruby? Or now that he knows something's wrong with it and that someone's altered it, I wonder how Morpheus is going to be able to go around about getting it away from John and then having it changed back. When he's fighting an opponent now with these powers that can just wish him away. So I don't know what's going to happen, but definitely looking forward to seeing what else happens. Episode 5 next, guys, so I'll get onto that pretty soon. That's going to be it for me on this video. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like for me. It goes a long way to help support my channel, and you know, I can make more and more of this content. But that's it for me. I'm out. Until the next one, take it easy.